Hi, it's been quite a bit, I know. I don't have any excuses. No, just kidding. I've been quite busy with work and stuff. And I did some traveling this summer, which was lovely. And I also just like hate editing. I still have an episode that I filmed in like June, I think. That I absolutely hated, so I just never ended even editing it and posting it. So I'm coming here with the worst artificial lighting at the wee hours of the afternoon, just because I have quite a few new yarns. I'm living like in an hour to go have dinner with friends, and I had this weird thought, why don't you just film a haul? So I guess this is gonna be very quick and fast and chaotic haul, so enjoy. I'm just starting with the yarns that I bought when I was in Iceland, because I was very excited about going to Iceland. I know that everyone knits in Iceland, and there's a lot of buzz around the whole hobby of knitting, and there's just sheep around, and it was just a lovely trip. And I just tried to be the least obnoxious that I could with my friends. So I think I just squished and felt around the yarn shops around, but I think all of my purchases were made in Reykjavík. And also some of the shops that I wanted to go to were closed the day that I had planned to go shopping there. So I just made all of my purchases basically from one shop. And one rule that I had for myself was to try and find yarns that I couldn't easily find on my own, online, etc. And that's a general rule that I have for myself when I'm buying yarns abroad. But you could find around in like souvenir shops all around Iceland. Sorry, the cat. You could find Istex. Honestly, I didn't really want to buy any Istex because I just can't source it quite easily from Italy. But then the last days in Reykjavík, I was like, I actually like the price is really convenient. Also, I was like, I had a little bit of biases toward Istex, not only just because I just wanted to support more smaller businesses, but I don't know, I was a little bit wary about Icelandic wool, just because I have quite sensitive skin. So just long story short, this is my haul. So first I did buy, I think I have eight balls of Léttlopi, and the Latin is terrible. So I don't know if you'll be able to pick up. This is the colorway 707. I was really drawn into wool, just hair in my eye, I think that's gonna be a real hallmark of this joke of a channel. But anyway, this Léttlopi, I think I'll add pictures. Yeah, anyway, just losing my train of thought. I love this color. It's like a steel gray, almost black, but I think it's really beautiful. They have all of these fibers in like purple and teal and rust, Yeah, you can see that. And it was really beautiful. And one thing, for like a few years, I've been wanting to knit myself the sycamore sweater, but I was always pretty torn on the color combination. And while I was in Iceland, I was like, I wonder if I could knit myself a sycamore sweater inspired by all of the colors in Iceland. You know, there's this black and charcoals, and when you have this pop of like green and blue and this rusty red. So I thought this color really inspired me. So I was like, I'll just have this as my main color, because I also tried it against my skin, and yes, it feels a little bit coarse and I would say dry. I don't find it itchy, so I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna buy myself a few skeins of this and pair it. I found this. This is Hespa Plant dyed wool, and I think this is gonna pair really nicely with this Léttlopi. And I can't read Icelandic, so like this is the colorway. It's all dyed with natural pigments. So this is indigo and like a rust. The indigo is not too blue. I don't like blue, even though I have a duvet that's blue right now, but I don't really like blue, and this means a little bit more gray. So I think this for the main color, and I have this plus some other yarn just to marl and have the stripes. And I would say this feels, yeah, I would say roughly the same. Rough and a little bit crunchy, but I think it's also going to soften a lot. One other thing that I bought in this shop, I can't show you the skein because I have already unwound it. I got this fingering merino from Vatnsnes yarn. I'll link them below. The colorway is Gull, which is gold in Icelandic, and I was really impressed, not just by the color, because it's hand dyed in Iceland. I think the wool comes from Portugal. That's what they told me at the shop. But it's incredibly soft. It's not super wash, but it's a beautiful, very smooth merino wool. And I think this colorway is beautiful. And it's a very subtle hand dye. This very beautiful gold color. I picked this up because I wanted to make a Musselburgh hat for one of my friends, and I know she really loves this color. And to make my job a little bit easier, I decided to pair this with Knitting for Olive Merino, actually in the colorway dark mustard. Not only the name, but also, you know, the pictures don't do justice to this color, because it's just a gorgeous deep saturated gold, and these two together, I just love them. And this hat is just coming up so beautifully. You can see the yarns are just melting together and creating this gorgeous, almost like glittering gold. It's incredibly soft. I just have the cap of a Musselburgh hat along like 1,000 other UFOs. Yes. So actually this one I bought in Reykjavík. This one I bought online. Because I really wasn't about to knit a Musselburgh hat in a light fingering weight in like a month. No. But it's beautiful, absolutely incredible. Last purchase I made in Iceland. There were these 3 balls of Merino from Rauma. I've been told it's a Norwegian brand that I've been seeing around on Instagram quite a lot, and I really wanted to try it. And they had I think it's called Fevel, the like DK weight one, and honestly I kind of regret not buying a few balls of that, but I just try not to make too many like random purchases just because it's nice and shiny. I don't want to try it. Of course I really did, but I think this one was very special. This is called Plum by Rauma, and a really interesting thing that caught my eye is that it's 70% super kid mohair and 30% polyamide, so it's like a silk mohair, but there's no silk. And I think the price of this cane was really nice. That was mostly what drew me in, because I really wanted to try. Comparing even like these 2 colorways, they look very similar. I think I will have to try and like use this yarn, because the price point is great. I think just translated to euros, it was something about 7 euros for a ball of this, like 7 euros, 7.30, while 1 ball of knitting for olive, it's almost around 11 euros. So I think it's a really great price point, and it's not I would say it's really soft. It's not like for example drop kid silk, which is really nice for its use, but sometimes it can be a little bit itchy and scratchy. This one, it's very soft, and I would say comparing these 2, I think the knitting for olive is a more compact fibers, and these one are longer, I would say. And the core, I think, of this one is less shiny, but it always depends, I think, on the colorways. I got colors 097, 174 and 009, just because I wanted to try them. I couldn't decide, and I got 3 different colors. So that was my Iceland haul. This other purchase is actually slightly linked to Iceland. One thing about me is when I don't feel great, I treat myself. And actually when I was back from Iceland, I got incredibly sick. I think I probably just got COVID on the airplane. But anyway, Steve and Wes made the video announcements of the kits for this year's MKAL, and I was scrolling in bed, you know, feverish, sad, sweating, trembling, and I thought, just why not? And I got myself a kit for this year's MKAL. I skipped last year because I was doing Inktober on my main profile, so I didn't join in on due gradient, but just wanted to treat myself to to a kit, and I saw they were doing 3 custom dyed kits. One from What Collection, neutral, one from Punk Rock Unicorn, like a neon, dark neon leaning kit, and they announced that they were doing autumn themed kit, custom dyed by Life in the Long Grass. And of course I always love hand-dyed yarn. I love everything, you know, but I think every time I look at the Life in the Long Grass skeins and like websites, I'm just like drooling over their a little bit like moody colors. So I thought, just why not? So the kit arrived a few, I think last week. So I already know what's inside here, but if you haven't seen the Mystery kit dyed by Life in the Long Grass, just spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. And when I bought it, I didn't pick the Mohair dye that was suggested by the website, which wasn't like a deep orange, just because I was like, who knows, I don't know what the color is gonna be. Maybe I still have something, I have something in stash, so I'm just gonna see the yarn when it comes. So I actually did end up making a second order to get the Mohair dye. But anyway, so this is the box. I took away the yarn. I don't know, it was my first time actually purchasing an MKAL kit. You have all of these leaflets, you have these goodies, few stickers, shawl pin, gauge, like pink, and of course the yarn, which is I was quite surprised when I opened the box. I saw quite a lot of criticism online because they said, you know, it doesn't match the mood board. I think it does match the mood board, and it's a less typical interpretation of fall, you know, because this colorway is called Autumn Flame, and this one is called Changing Leaves. So I would say it does reflect, you know, the change in season in the autumn. Of course, the base is the Life in the Long Grass singles, which is 100% superwash merino, single ply. I've already worked with it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's almost bouncy, like it's and it almost glows, and it's in just incredible colorways. This one, Changing Leaves, I would describe it as a mint with orange, yellow and brown speckles. They're quite prominent. And this Autumn Flame color, you can see in the 2 skeins, it's a deep orange base red with some it's just slightly tonal. You have some darker areas, and I think this color is beautiful. And I don't have anything in this color, so while I was a little bit surprised and taken aback, like, am I wearing these colors? But I have nothing, because in these particular colors, because I think twists and turns were like brown and dark deep magenta. I have another shawl that it's a muted green, and another one that it's more like pastel colors. So I was like, who knows? Who cares? Like, I love these colors. Why don't I just knit the shawl, enjoy it? And I think I'm gonna end up wearing it. When you see them just in the skeins, you're a little bit taken aback. You think that it's gonna be like too contrasty and flashy, but I think actually when you knit that up, it's just gonna be beautiful and not remotely as strong as you think it might gonna look. And what I picked to pair with this is, again, knitting for Olive, soft silk mohair in the colorway Hokkaido, the most orange you could possibly find. And it's beautiful, and the silk core inside almost looks like gold, so I think it's gonna be fun. Yeah, I can't wait to unwind these skeins, because I just love this base. I think it's absolutely beautiful and it's a joy to work with. So like, I just couldn't leave it there. I just had to get it. I can't wait to delve in this year's MKAL. Am I going to vlog it? I really would like to, but I have so much stuff to do. Yeah, I have so much stuff to do, it's not even funny. So I'll try my best, but just don't count on it. I don't even know if this is gonna see the light of day. So it's late and I really have to go and stuff my face with sushi. Hope you're all well, and see you next time. Bye.